Hi everyone, hope you're well. Just a short vid today, just on a couple of bits actually. First one is that about 4 years ago I decided to stop watching the news and reading the newspapers, and I haven't dipped back into it since, and I'm really glad actually, because I made that decision based on the fact that most of it is just depressing crap. And one of the nice things about the internet and the way that we communicate today is that you can pick and choose the content that you want to listen to or take in, and it makes a big difference because you start noticing a lot of the positive stuff instead of the stuff that is pretty bleak in most of the news articles. And what I wanted to talk about was that recently I've been kind of evaluating where I want to go with my property business, and I think in order to get the most out of my business, and I think any business for that matter, is to really have a look at what the needs of people are at the moment, what the trends are, and what are the cool things that are happening in the wider space, rather than just your own kind of property niche or whatever business niche you've got. And I've come up with a few things that I think are changing pretty rapidly and for the better, in my opinion. So I'll go through in the next few days. I'll do a little vid on each of them, and again, really appreciate all your feedback on any of these bits. But the one today that I wanted to talk to you about was the employment model and how that's changing. I think that there's massive disruption going on with the employment method at the moment, and I think smart companies out there are really taking this on board. So I want to hear from you. Do you work for a company that they've shaken up their way of doing things? Because I think a lot of companies out there where it's got the old sort of battery hen style 9-to-5 cubicle based environment are realizing that that's just not working, and it's actually making people ill, to be honest. No one really wants to do that for 40 years and rinse and repeat just to get a little gold pocket watch. So things are being shaken up in that sense. So I'd really like to hear from you if you work for a company where they're doing things really well, what it is that they're doing, and what you like about today's form of employment model. So if you've changed that up in the last few months or few years, and you can see some really good benefits from it, then please mention something in the comments box. I'll get back to you, but it'd be great to hear from you on that front. Okay, cheers guys.